Did you know that we can finally get Hello Kitty's iconic bow to wear for ourselves? The only thing is that it's locked behind one of the hardest quests they've ever released. And if you're watching this video, you probably already know that it's the Fashionuls Quest. And the biggest thing you need for this quest are red flowers. So skip to the timestamp to begin the tutorial about how to get all of the red flowers you need for this quest. But first, if you want, I'm going to do a full walkthrough on the Bow For Besties and the Fashionuls Quest. So, this quest unlocks when you finally reach max level friendship with Hello Kitty. So go talk to her to begin this quest. Here, you and Hello Kitty will take a little walk down memory lane, reminiscing over all the time we've had together on the island. And who would have thought? After all this time, we've been through so much together. And we're still besties. Like, look at us.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us, huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Look at us now. We're besties. So she wants to show her gratitude towards us and give us a little bow to be matchy-matchy. So head out over to the creation station to craft your first Hello Kitty bow. This is where you might have your first problem if you haven't been super into gardening. Because here you'll see, for one bow, you need 5 red bell buttons, 5 red tulia, 5 red penstemon, and 5 red dandelion. So if you don't have those, you can't make a bow yet. But luckily, you can get those by trading, but if you want to do it the old-fashioned way and get them yourself, that's what my tutorial in this video is going to be for. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, once you get to craft your bow, put it on, go back to Hello Kitty, snap a cute selfie together, and now this quest ends, and now the hardest quest ever begins, the Fashionuls Quest. Here, you are tasked to put these red bows on 7 different nulls. Even I couldn't do it the first day, but do not worry, do not feel rushed about this quest because it's one of those long quests that it's okay to take your time because Hello Kitty will not be locked behind it. But if you are a completionist like me and you want to get it done ASAP, or maybe just to get the crafting instructions for the different colored Hello Kitty bows, which once you finish this quest, that automatically gets added to your inventory. As you can see when you're looking through the menu, both solid red flowers count and patterned red flowers count. So if you've got those, you're all set. In total, you'll need 35 of each of these flowers, plus 35 ribbons and 35 red dye pouches. The red dye pouches should not be a problem, but the ribbons, they might be a little bit too, so don't forget to use your island bouquets or trade for those as well. And if you've stuck with me for this video so far, thank you and I love you, but now let's get on to the juicy part. What everybody's been waiting for. If you want more in-depth information about everything to do with flowers, I do have an older video, so go check that out. It's 30 minutes long and a masterpiece. But let's get into this little deep dive on how to specifically make these 4 red flowers you need for this quest. So step 1 is acquiring any color of these 4 flowers. So, to get your first one in the Merry Meadows, just plant down the plain seeds. You will only get one type of flower here, and it'll be called your island's wildflower. And now, to get the other 3 flowers, you need to open up mystery seed capsules. You can get these from leveling up with Wish Me Mel, or as a prize in the Crane Craze minigame. If you need more information on how to unlock that game, go to my Merry Meadows walkthrough video. But just make sure you have at least 1 red flower out of all of those. And pay attention, it has to be a dandelion or a tulia, because dandelions and tulias are the only 2 flowers that have red as one of their default colors. So you just need to keep opening mystery seed capsules until you get a red one of those too. Now let's move on to step 3. You have to give these red flowers a pattern. If it's a dandelion or tulia, the pattern's going to be an ombre. And to do this, you need to fertilize it and water it every single day. There's only a 1% chance that it develops a pattern, so please be patient. Just add fertilizer every single day. It does not have to have spaces near it or anything. It just needs to be fertilized. And now on to step 4. This is where we finally transfer red to penstemons and bell buttons. What you need to do is put your red patterned flower next to either a penstemon or a bell button of any single color you have, and water them, fertilize them every day, keep spaces around them as well, so hopefully either a red penstemon or a red bell button can spawn. These are going to be new spawns, unlike the patterned flowers, where those just transform the same flower you already had growing. These will be completely new spawns, so you need to keep spaces between all of your flowers. But the little formula is to have a patterned flower of the color you want to transfer next to the flower that you want to have the new color, and then you will hopefully get the color you need. But yeah, you need 35 of each of these flowers, 35 ribbons, and 35 red dye pouches to complete the Fashionul Quest, so if I were you, I would get to work right away. I hope this helped. Let me know if you have any more questions, but if they're about flowers, I probably answer it in my other flower video, the Ultimate Flower Guide. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!